lately I've been listening to Cory Henry's version of All I Do from Stevie Wonder. Amazing. He just did it recently, and the version is amazing. He performed it live, and so I for 2 hours I went and sat down and tried to figure out the notes. Haven't challenged myself in a while, so here's a result of what I found transcribing Cory Henry's version of All I Do, Stevie Wonder. Here we go. Notes look pretty good. I learned a lot of things during this transcription, folks. I'm going to be sharing that with you. I did not memorize the song. I only transcribed the notes, people. Hey folks, how you doing today? Today I'm Sean Wilson. Glad to be coming at you today. Hope you're having a great week. So today I'm just some random guy on the internet just transcribing. I love to transcribe, is what I do. I'm not a music teacher. I haven't taken any music classes, and I want to let you know something. Everything that you can gain from that ear if you develop your ear and you make sure that you are working on that ear, and you're gonna grow it and you can learn what you need to learn. So today I want to show you what I learned. 3 things I learned from transcribing this song, Cory Henry song. I did it for about 2 hours. Challenged myself to see what I could do in 2 hours, and at that time I stopped. So that's the reason why I don't transcribe the whole song, because I give myself a time limit, see how far I can go in that time limit, and then that's what it is. All right. So I want to go over today 3 things that I learned from transcribing All I Do. Check the song out. Cory Henry's a dope song. If you're learning music, if you're playing the piano, trying to learn how to improvise, this would be one of the songs on your playlist. All right, now let's look and see what he's going on here. This part, crazy intro. Definitely crazy intro. If you're a member of my site, you can go ahead and grab the MIDI file of what you're seeing on this, what you saw on the screen earlier. I muted it so it's not showing anymore. This is intro. So what's the first thing that I learned from this? So what do you notice? What do you notice about this melody? What y'all noticing out there? See, so you noticing? So what are you noticing? That melody is so clear and it's so crisp and so distinct. And so that's the thing that I got out of this. Is the first thing I noticed is that, when you're playing a solo, it's a tendency to want to kind of go and just go into the stratosphere and just do all this kind of crazy stuff. But you notice how simple he makes that melody so clean, and it's even not I think simple versus complex is the wrong argument to make. It's not whether it's simple or complex. It's, can you tell what the song is? What's the melody? We can tell what that melody is because he's playing it. See, hold on. See, so what he does there, what is it? Right, no. So even the lick, see, that's the thing. Even the lick that he's playing is not taking away from that melody. You see what I'm saying? It's a time when the song had a little pause there anyway, and he's able to pick right up, but he's never forgetting the melody. So I want everyone to remember that when you're playing a solo, you can't forget the melody. Now, if we have a singer singing along, you got some liberties because that singer's carrying the melody, but you always want people to know what it is you're playing. Right? See how clear that is? Yeah, so that's the first thing. Now what's the second thing I noticed? So with the second thing I noticed is that, you know, that because the song is going to a lot of A minor voicings, so to get to those A minor voicings, he's doing a minor 2-5-1, right? So the minor, the 2 would be, and then the 5 would be, and then the 1 would be where your destination is. This is where he's trying to go, right? So he's trying to get to this minor chord. So when a lot of times when you're hearing him press a B at the bottom, he's doing a lot of his riffs and runs on that B. So here is one of them. Now see, I want you to notice all these notes, because they're going to form this little neat little pattern of what we're going to need to know. Let me move this off the screen here real quick, so you can see. Okay, so we got a minor 7 flat 5 plus the 9 plus the 11. I want you to remember that. Okay, so let's keep on going. I want to see if that, because what we're trying to find out is what is he doing on that B flat there. What's he doing on that B flat? I'm listening for this B flat. This is what transcribing does it. It's like a puzzle. I want to try to find out these little things so I can see what's going on, right? Ah, that's another one too. See, there it is. So all of that's another clue. Okay, so here we've got this. So this B flat is supposed to lead me to an A. Remember, 2, 5, and 1. What's he doing on here? Well, here's the first one, but now he's doing a scale. He just pressed his B flat, right? So what is that? But if I use all the notes, so that would be the whole scale. And what is that scale? Well, I'll tell you what it is. That scale that he's using over B flat. Well, let me put a poll up on the screen. I haven't done one of these in a while. How many of you say it's a melodic minor scale? Melodic minor scale. All right. How many of you say it is a altered dominant scale, super Locrian? How many of you say it's a Locrian scale? Okay. All right. So make your vote on the screen. All right. So check this out. Of course, my nature, I gotta trick people, because the answer is that it's all three. Okay, it's all three, because all three of those come from the same parent scale. Those of you who said melodic minor scale, you were right, because a melodic minor starting from a D flat melodic minor would be right, but he started on the C. If you noticed when he went this, let me see if I can play that again. See? Heard that? So he's starting from a C. So if he's starting from a C, that's going to be a super Locrian scale, right? All right, so good. Those of you who said that were right. But actually, if I really want the context of what's going on here, he's playing a B flat chord and he's implying the 2, which is a half diminished chord. So this run technically would be a Locrian voicing starting on a B flat. Well, the root would be the B flat, but starting on the 2. So this would be a Locrian natural 2. Okay, so because I like calling it a Locrian natural 2, since I'm playing it with a Locrian natural with the half diminished voicing. Okay, so this shows us this neat voicing. And by the way, what are the notes? B flat, C. But remember, it's the same as a melodic minor, but we're starting from the 6. So we're starting from here. So that's the Locrian, but in his verse, and Cory does it, he starts from a C. Okay, so that's the second thing. The second thing is, what can I use over minor 2-5-1? You can use a Locrian natural 2. Remember the Locrian scale. Okay, so you would start from, so that would be the, and you don't even have to start from there. You can start from the E flat. What if you wanted to start from here? See how that sounds? Okay, so we want to know in music, we want to understand what we're doing, but we don't always want to say, well, where am I supposed to be starting from? Well, does it matter? That's the question. Does it matter? Right? Because you can start from where you want to start from, right? It's up to you as a musician. See, you're not transcribing to sound like Cory. You're transcribing to sound like you. You're transcribing to develop your sound. And so this is why the transcription is the highest form of music learning you can do. It doesn't recreate a Cory Henry. It creates you understanding what he does. And it enables you to kind of understand what you're doing in that context. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Right? Because nobody came and told me, well, I'm supposed to be playing. I'm just gathering this from just 2 hours of transcription. I haven't even spent more than 2 hours with this song. Imagine if I, could spend a whole day on it. And so this is what I recommend a lot of you do, is go and transcribe these things. Let me go to the third thing. All right, the third thing is I was hearing a chord in there. I'm going to try to find it. I may have to pause the video. He's using a lot of blues. By the way, he's using a lot of blues scales. Right, he's using a lot of blues scale. A flat blues. Go and get that. Make sure you get that scales. Oh, there it is. So there's a sound I noticed that he's trading for a major. So basically, anytime he hits the B, he's hitting a major voicing, right? But then there's a voicing there. This is not quite the voicing that's used. If you listen to this. Okay, listen real closely. Hear that? See? So you should hear it. See, that's a major chord. Now, this doesn't sound right. And it doesn't seem to make sense because how does this make sense? We're supposed to be playing a B major chord at that time. Why is he playing an E flat major chord at this time? See, and this is a really cool thing about transcribing, trying to figure this stuff out. Right? So, and he's really, even his licks are taking on seemingly an E flat major sound. Why is that? Well, the reason why, when we put everything together and we put that E flat major with the B root, which is important because it gives context, and now we see what's going on here. We have what is this? A major 7 flat sharp 5, looks like, right? Okay. So this is a unique voicing. So someone's gonna say, well, how does this work? How do I use that, right? Let me put it in C. See, look at this. Okay, so how do we get this voicing? So what you do is you put it into C just to make it more understandable. If we take the key of C, we know that this is a C major chord. We know that this is the 7. Okay, so you can take that C, and what I want you to do is go up a major third, and then I want you to play a major triad on that third. Well, that would be an E. The E's a third. An E major triad would be E, G sharp, B. Now here's the voicing that we want, but take this E and put it on the top because that's where the melody is at that point in the song. So see that? See how that sounds? And so this is being used as a replacement for, right? It's sharpening the 5. That's why we say sharp 5. It takes the 5th note and it sharpens it. But he uses that voicing. See, that's where it's coming from. And he uses another place. Let me see if I could find it really quick. See that was the one that when we taught you that already. There's a fourths, right? Remember, he still has that melody. I'm still looking for my sharp 5. See, there it is right there. Let me try it again. Right? See, so there it is again. There it is again. You hear it being woven throughout. You hear it being woven throughout the song on how he's doing it. So this is really cool, right? So keeping the melody on top, using that Locrian natural 2, trading the sharp 5, the 7 sharp 5 for instead of a regular old major 7 voicing. So these are really cool things that you can do that transcription show us, right? And so this is why I recommended everybody do that. Yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed today's lesson. If you'd like to see more, just check the links in the description. Have fun today, folks. And thanks again for watching, man. Stay on top of this thing. Stay on top of transcribing. Don't depend on YouTube. Grow that ear. Depend on your ear, folks. That's where it's at. Yeah. Get that left hand.